It's going down. Shalom. First and foremost, giving God praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another series of It's Going Down, being brought to you by the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. U.S. reveals record numbers of its troops in Poland. It says over 12,000 United States troops are currently in Poland, but Warsaw and its Baltic allies want even more. So this is basically the United States stretching itself thin. It says, the United States ambassador to Poland revealed on Thursday that there are 12,600 of America's military personnel in the European Union, the United States, member. And for anybody who don't know, the European Union is basically another word for NATO. And NATO is known as the beast that with 7 heads and 10 horns, spoken of in the book of Revelation. And in the book of Revelation, the 12th chapter, as well as Revelation, the 17th chapter, the beast is also mentioned in various other chapters in the New Testament. So it says the European Union member state at the moment, the largest number in history, as NATO conducts massive exercises on Ukraine's doorstep. Poland and Baltic states have asked for even more troops, according to documents leaked to the press earlier. I am very grateful to Poland for hosting many American troops on its territories. At the moment, 12,600 soldiers are on the territory of Polish Republic. This is more than this is more than ever before in history. Polish media quoted Ambassador Mark Brzezinski, I hate saying these gutter rat names, as saying on Thursday during his visit to NATO's Defender Europe 22 military exercises. The Polish military described the exercise as test of rapid movement troops and equipment. Notice how the word rapid is there. Rapid. And a matter of fact, when I hear that word rapid, this comes to mind. Rapid. Revelation chapter 12 verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil, who's the devil? The so-called white man's the devil. Okay? It's not talking about some man living in hell. He got on some black drawers. Meanwhile, the rest of his body is naked. He got a red tail behind his back. He got a red pointy tail behind his back. And he's carrying a pitchfork or a trident. Meanwhile, he's laughing at everybody burning and suffering. No, that's not what it's talking about. There's no such place as hell. Hell does not exist. Now, while the Holy Scriptures do speak of hell, hell is talking about suffering. We're going through hell right now. We're in hell right now. Okay? Hell is suffering. When somebody is suffering, it means they're in hell. That is hell. Hell is also known as the grave. When somebody dies, they get buried in the grave. Okay? So there's no such place as hell. When everybody dies, they go back to the spirit world. And there, everybody is at rest. They're in paradise. So the devil here is talking about the so-called white man. And a matter of fact, let's go to the Blue Letter Bible Let's go to the Blue Letter Bible and let's look up the word devil. Because one thing you brothers in this truth must understand is that the New Testament as well as the Old Testament was written in the Old Testament was written in the Paleo Hebrew, and the New Testament was written in both the Paleo Hebrew as well as the Greek. So in order to properly understand the Holy Scriptures, you must look up these words. Now, the Blue Letter Bible was set up by biblical scholars. Biblical scholars were the ones who set up the Blue Letter Bible. So the reason why we go to the Blue Letter Bible, it is mainly to look up words that go back to languages in which the Holy Scriptures, the Holy Bible, the Holy Scriptures was previously written in. I just wanted to put that out there. So I am currently in Revelation 12 verse 12, right? So we see, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth, okay, and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, right? What is that wrath talking about? That wrath is talking about anger, indignation. Well, not indignation, but wrath and hate, extreme hate. Why? Because he knoweth that he had but a short time. And the devil is not talking about the spiritual demon Satan. The devil is talking about the so-called white man. Okay? Furthermore, when you look up the word devil, it means deceiver. Okay? Now, throughout the Holy Scriptures, the so-called white man is known as the devil. He's also known as the wicked. They are also known as the biblical Edomites. Now, in this case, I am going to look up the word devil, because there's more to the word devil than what you think. Okay, so the word devil here goes back to the Greek word diabolos. They're going to say, he's going to say diabolos. He's going to say diabolos, but it's actually diabolos. Diabolos, which is where you get diabolo from. Okay, diabolo is Latin for diabolos is Greek for diabolo. Diabolo is Latin for diabolos. So diabolo is a Latin word. Okay, here it says prone to slander, slanderous, accusing falsely. It says a calumniator. It says a calumniator, a false accuser, a slanderer. And right here, what do we have? It says a metaphor applied to a man who, by opposing, it says applied to a man. So a man is a living being on this planet. In this case, that man is talking about the so-called white man, starting with the so-called elites, trickling down to the rest of their nation, the people. It says applied to a man, by who? Opposing the cause of Yahweh. And who's opposing the cause of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai? The so-called elites, the Illuminati, through the U.S. government, through the CIA, through the FBI, who are hiring agent provocateurs and certain agents in these other countries, who are hiring agent provocateurs and certain agents in these other countries to do what? To stir up chaos, trouble, protests, civil unrest, etc., etc. It says, may be said to act a part of the devil or to side with him. So the devil here is talking about the so-called elites. So the so-called elites, the Illuminati, the main so-called white people ruling on this planet, they are the ones coming down into you having great wrath, because they know that they have but a short time. So when I hear the word rapid, The first thing that comes to my mind is what? Revelation chapter 12 verse 12. Rapid. They are moving quickly because they know they have but a short time to rule. The Polish military described the exercise as a test of rapid movement of troops and equipment, and said on Thursday that troops from NATO countries have already practiced rail and road transport as well as water obstacles. The United States does not have a permanent military base in Poland, though Warsaw has long lobbied for one. In an effort to woo the previous U.S. president, the Poles had ever proposed to call it Fort Trump. Fort Trump. But that's their pride, right? So the United States reveals record number of troops in Poland. With that, I'm going to leave off with this scripture, because this scripture is talking about the United States of America, preferably and most definitely. Habakkuk 2 verse 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, the new world order, and heapeth unto him all people, the new world order. So I'm going to read it again. Yea, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. And here's the key point. Neither keepeth at home. The United States do not know how to keep their troops in their own country. That's why they have troops over there, and that's why they have troops in South Korea. They have troops and warships over there by Taiwan, which is the artificial island of China. They have troops on the borders of Russia. They have troops in southern. They have troops in southern and in Eastern Europe. They have troops in the Middle East. They have troops in Africa. So America is spreading itself too thin. So with that, I'm going to say shalom, is on to the next one.